Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within, heavily modded on impossible difficulty. A couple things. One, I forgot that time actually continued as you did this, so as I was just poking around and seeing what I want, making sure that everything was ready to go, the satellite completed and it scared the bejesus out of me. So that was fun. You didn't hear me scream. Secondly, we're going to Shanghai, China. Not really aiming for the support sergeant, but if we look at it, all of Asia is kind of yellow. Did not mean that the way it sounded. Whereas Europe is relatively blue, and Johannesburg is not having a good time, but Asia is clearly the focal point of this. So we're just going to go there to try to tamp down on that. Okay, so it turns out that the game can actually change what map you're going on, if it's been a while, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what the mechanics of it are, but this used to be the highway map, where you start on the upper level of the highway, and then you just sort of poke over the side of it once you clear your area. Now it's a shopping center. Very different maps. Probably not going to need this heavy then, and we're going to get rid of the rookie because our support and our sniper are back on duty. Just going to quickly let Squatty Jerry O'Sullivan get his med kit back, and then we're going to head on out. I wish I could travel across the planet in 2 hours. That seems like a really good time, frankly.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Alright. Do a quick scout of the surrounding area. No meld. No random enemy outlines. So let's just push our way in, shall we? So there are 3 doors here. 1, 2, 3. Depending on how you want to do it, you could like try to move over here. You could just bunch up. You could go through several different doors. Since we only have 2 people, well, we have 4 people. If we were to split them up, they'd be 2 squads of 2, which is actually outnumbered by alien pods. And we just have basic weapons, so it's not actually looking like that good of an idea. So we're just going to stick together. Everyone have a buddy system, and they're also just hanging out with the rest of their buddies. So we're going to set up the sniper in a corner. Let's put him right there. Actually, we'll put him right here so we can jump out. He has a lot of range, which is great, but Squatty Berg has a rocket launcher that he can't move and use. So we're going to put him in the cover just so that he has a place to stay. Alien activity is where? Alright, so there's meld all the way over there. Good for the meld. And let's open you up. Two pods, same time. Fair enough, I suppose. We do have explosives. This is what explosives are for. Not a fan of the sectoids jumping to high ground. But again, that is what explosives are for. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Get rid of that problem. How about you? You're blocking everyone in here. Yeah, that makes an unfortunate amount of sense. don't want to do this, but between the grenades, I should be able to just kill all of them. So here's to hoping there's not a third pod just lying around. Actually, for these purposes, I'm going to bend reality just a little bit. You see how you can't actually share space with the enemy? You could use the walking grid to sort of figure out if there are any enemies in your immediate area just by seeing if there are places you're not allowed to dash to or to move to that you would otherwise be allowed to move to. That's just paper. That's fine. Alright. So with that being the case, why would that be flanked? I don't even know. Because of that window. Fair enough. Alright, so with that being the case, you're just going to run over here real quick. All three pods are right next to each other. Fair. Fun. Good times are had by all. That said, hang on, do you even need to leave? Because there was... yeah, you do. They're all here, which means they can probably get up to here. They can get up to here to get a shot off at least. I want my sniper to get... I am giving up on getting... It's actually somewhat unfortunate, I think, that I have to give up on getting bodies and materials repeatedly. But it is what it is. Let's just put you here. If you had one more movement, or two more movement, it would have been great. Just put you there, nice and safe. But no, you had to decide that you wanted to be a little bit slow today. Which, fine. I'm going to put you right here just to prevent, or make it as unlikely as possible for you to get a hit or a flank from those guys hanging over there. I think it was 3, probably was 3. And then we're just going to do our job and kill these. I mean, they're not grays, they're blues. That said, no. Something to always be concerned about with XCOM, especially the grenades, just the random, hey, gonna flicker back and you're gonna explode yourself. That's fine. That is fine by me, frankly. So that's 1, maybe 2 shots we gotta worry about. Or none. I like none. None is a good option. So, one's over there. So, you don't have your grenade. I only see 2. Can that be right? Poke your head over here. It is only 2. Nope, it's 3. There's just 2 there. Alright. So, if you go here, you can kill 2 of them at once. And then this one would be... Okay. Nice and easy, actually. Just run and gun. Use your shotgun to the best of its abilities. And kill this guy, would you? Thank you kindly. If there was a random magical 3rd or 4th pack over here, because they can teleport around a little bit. Not entirely sure what the rules are about it, but I am entirely sure that I do not like the rules around it. So let's put you here. You've got an 80% chance to kill. That's fine. Let's put you here. You've got 86% chance to hit, and this, yeah, give it a shot. You got this. There we go. I had faith. There is a fourth pod. Okay. Just going Overwatch. We haven't popped it yet, but there shouldn't be anything else, really. Meld is over there. Well, I don't think we're getting the first meld, but if we move quickly enough, we should be able to get the second meld by definition. But this turn is very much just going to be like a gather yourself turn. Going to bring everyone back together, get the band back together, and do our utmost to not accidentally trigger the pod when we have multiple people out of cover, because that would be bad. And get all of the Overwatch we can, just in case. Okay, so they're in that building. Oh, that's the other meld. Alright, so you actually are going... You have used your rocket, so you don't need to stay in one place anymore. You're going to go here. Alright, so that's a wall. So I am actually going to... move over here. I am tempted. I am so very, very tempted to just dash to try to make it the next turn. But honestly, Daly is going to, or Daly is going to have run and gun next turn, worst case scenario. So if that's still there, he'll grab it. It is very tempting though. I'm pretty sure they're in here. Like 80% sure they're in there, but 80% is in XCOM, and any XCOM player would tell you is 0%. That's just how the odds work here. It's unfortunate, but that's just the game we're playing. And I don't want to trigger, so... Oh, they were back there. Okay, so that's the only meld left, which, okay. I mean... yeah. Gonna go in, gonna get this, gonna grab it real quick. Put on a pistol, since, you know, they're the third one over here somewhere. But we're gonna pull back to... We can't get to appropriate full cover, because they can just swing by that way. Oh, we can. I'm gonna pull back over. Plasma. You can go up there. And if anyone tries to chase you up here, You know what to do. So what we're going to do now is called Cowardice. And we've got one pod left. We've got all of the meld that we're going to get. And we're even going to put some smoke between us and the enemies. If one of them wants to go up top, they can deal with the shotgun.
Commander, it would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroy them.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Valen. We hadn't considered that before. How far can you throw? For a second, yeah, it still is only 46%. That's not fun. Let's take a headshot. That works. That works very, very well. Oh, come on! That's unfair. That is actually unfair.
Moving to position.
40. Yeah, you guys. Do you have a good shot? This guy was over here somewhere. He was like way over here somewhere. He was so far away I can't even see him anymore. So you know what? That'll do. Take a shot. And if he does try to run across, we'll get a couple shots at him at least. This is gonna be fun. The last explosive I have. Just, you know, do that real quick. So 470. The sniper only has 320. He's got 340, 470, 320. So I'm thinking, yeah, the sniper can see him from there. So we shouldn't get as close as feasible. Because he has Overwatch. Oh! Oh! I forgot he had Overwatch. I am happy that that despite me being bad at this game, the game also remains bad at doing anything. So 470, 340. So going here, just because 340 is less than 470. Alright, so shotgun is actually more likely, and this should be it. Why do you have to shoot that? That was a 91% chance. There we go. If he somehow dodged yet another one. So, my rustiness at playing this game is still here, unfortunately. But, you know, it could always be worse. And hopefully I'll shake it off a little bit. So given how many kills people got, I am hoping that I am coming back to 4 promotions. What have I got? Command.
Impressive work, Commander. Our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
Good for them. 1 promotion. Fair enough. I guess. Covering fire. Or sprinter. Sprinting is for if someone really needs to not be hurt. Edge cases of being, or edge cases of needing just a little, tiny bit more for flanking, or meld. Honestly, and covering fire is for if you someone has particularly high aim, or you're dealing with an enemy who doesn't take or doesn't need cover. That way, you just put them under suppression, which I believe they also get, and then if they take a shot, they still get hit. Let's do sprinter. Different type of support. Everyone came back fine. You know what? Everyone came back fine. Everyone's safe. I got 12 corpses. I got some fragments and a good amount of meld. Yeah. Situation room is not showing the best results. South Africa. How? Okay. Alright, so who am I actually saving? We've got 1 scientist per month, 1 engineer per month. So, that's 200. Yeah, so that is $200 and a bonus for all in, which is 30% more money. Fine. Expert knowledge is factories. So why are you talking to me, Central? Factories and laboratories are 30% cheaper or the 30% more effective. One of the two, I can't quite remember. As well as 140, 190, 250, 350 per month for the entirety of the place. 140, 290, 370, 450 per month. Future combat is maintenance on planes. Maintenance costs on aircraft is fine. Argentina's gone. Who cares? I'm still thinking I want to save Japan. Germany and South Africa both. Actually, hang on. Oh, that's for Australia. No. I remember there being a request for that. What does the calendar look like? Yes, we know. Thank you. Count report in 11 days. Maybe we'll get a mission to reduce that and put that down a bit. That would be great. But for now, we're going to wait until the count report's done. We're going to wait until the count report's getting closer, and then like a day beforehand, we'll just throw the satellite up into Japan. Engineering, build facilities. Yeah, I know, but third one generator is 200. Can we get to that real quick? I mean, I already researched these. I would like to have 5. I don't think I need 5 for any particular reason. I like round numbers. So just gonna walk through this. Off the training school, could have bought that, but then we would have needed to spend more money to get it back, to get anything out of it, which is fair. It is always a good thing, but still. Thermogenerator, 20 plus power. Basically, what I'm picturing is just going 1, 2, 3, putting another thermogenerator here, keeping these as power generators. Eventually, when we finish researching Illyrium and the computers and get to higher tech, we can place the power generators with the Illyrium generators. And it's not ideal. In a perfect world, these steams would be next to each other, but this is still a perfectly sufficient setup. So thermal generator, satellite uplink, more satellites. We need more of everything. That's not a surprise, is it? What you got for us, Rollin? Scopes. Although the alien weapon fragments provide a limited glimpse into the systems utilized in their equipment, we've seen enough to confirm my worst suspicions about their technology, that it is vastly superior to our own, shockingly. However, I've been encouraged by the rapid developments the research team has made in studying the damaged circuitry and electronics we recovered. Our initial efforts have already yielded a successful outcome. The new integrated sighting module created for weaponry was heavily influenced by the aliens' own targeting systems. Plus 10 aim, always lovely. No accommodation, no need, don't need. Beam weapons, 41 days. Jesus. Yeah, no, we're just 21 days is slow. We're gonna need to find some scientists. But that being said, it is a priority. And we did just get Sprinter, so you know. That works. Go into the situation room. What have we got? Council. Panic reduction in France. Why France? France is not. I mean, maybe it'll boost or take down panic generally, or maybe in Europe. That would be nice. But we're gonna launch a mission and see how it goes. Okay, this map. This map is a fun map, quote unquote fun. Nothing's good here. I mean, there is a lot of like rows and columns, or like rows of high cover, but ultimately it's just such a pain. And I have a feeling lots of thin men are going to be here, so the aim is going to be even worse. Alright. We've got a sniper. We've got a new corp. Oh, hang on. Let's check out our new sergeant. Fang Yin Zhao. Doc. What do you got, Fang Yin Zhao? 85 aim and 63 will. Firstly, a lot more will for only slightly less aim. Okay. Abilities. Smoke grenade, sure. Field medic is just so good. Alright. Fang Yin Zhao, you're going to be the new support from now on. I apologize for doubting you in the first place. I know I was saying, oh, it's not that great. It's no. Actually, Fang Yin Zhao, you're great. I apologize for doubting you. And then do we want an assault or a support? Actually, I think I'd actually want Jerry back. Like, obviously, 63 will is just significantly better. Actually, hang on. First things first. Barracks. Medals. We have one of each. International Service Cross. What power do you give? Plus 2 will per different nationality. Plus 2 aim per continent bonus XCOM has earned. So we're looking at maybe only getting 3 or 2 of those. So I would, yeah. Plus 2 will diversity. The plus 2 will diversity medal, which we will give to Fang Yin Zhao. And then the no panic medal. And the plus 5 defense medal. So actually, hang on. Who on our crew? Who on this crew at least? 63 will, 33 will, 41 will. So, Berg, you're going to get the no panic medal. Just by virtue of the fact that I don't want you panicking and shooting a rocket at somebody, and you are easily the most likely person to do so. So, Berg. You get the no panic medal and the +5 defense medal. Killian is likely to be the person most likely, or getting shot at the most, considering if anything goes wrong, they're going to be up front with it and in the thick of it, so they'll get it. I'm not bringing them this time, but it is what it is. So we're going to launch mission. I actually think this is the scripted, just the first one that you get. Oh no, I wanted Berg. Okay. So, Corporal Sullivan, you are getting a grenade. Just by virtue of the fact that you cannot magically transmutate one medkit into 3. And I have $0 to fix that issue. So, sniper support, heavy support. And let's take a shot. So to keep the map issues from potentially reoccurring, I'm just going to get into I'll just go into the mission and take it from there. Now we're in France in an hour. I would, again.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
Alright. And with that, hope you guys have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment, you know, the typical algorithm stuff. Also, it just makes me feel like I'm not talking into nothingness. So, enjoy and have a great one, guys.